What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and the raids are live. So I'm putting together a beginner's what to do, how to maximize your score kind of video. So let's talk about it. Alright, so we have the raids, the Mines of Moria raid, Chapter 1. They are coming here. Now, there are a few things I want to talk about. Now, don't expect me to get super high in this because I don't have the highest, teams available for this, and a lot of people are not really being able to go past difficulty 3 currently. But there are a few things that we've learned when we started off these raids. Now, some things I want to talk about. First of all, you're going to have your main teams, right? Because these raids are a marathon, they are not a sprint. And what I mean by that is don't expect to beat it the first time out. Now, we have 5 attempts. Now, those attempts are basically unlimited if you do not submit. You can score, really, really bad and just disregard that and you still have all your attempts remaining. So basically what this means is you have 5 teams that you can submit. That's 25 different characters you can use for this first chapter to try and maximize your score. Now, the first things I want to talk about is difficulty. Where should you start in your difficulty? Well, the first thing you would do is you would use the requirements as a sort of baseline guide as what to do. So, the recommended power for raid tier difficulty 3 would be 34,000. Obviously, I don't have that. I have somewhere around 20,000. We're going to attempt it anyway. I have attempted this before, and it is a slaughter. Other thing you need to know is that it is very RNG based on this. So, what we do is your points modifier here, and that's for each raid difficulty. You get a one-time point, so you don't really get that. So your max points that you can get is 100,000. So it's going to be straight up points. There's no multiplier on what points you get. Now, if you're wondering where the points come from, now the points come from everything, right? You get points for hits. You get points for AoE hits. You get points for killing these orcs. You get points for killing, you get more bonus points for killing multiple orcs in a single turn. And you get maximized points if you can get the orc bomber here to blow up his team. Now, how he does this is that he gets this right here, the don't rush me. Now, he gets 1 stack. When he casts this, he gets 1 stack on it. And then at that point, we're going to show you in the video, but you basically just attack him. You use basics, except for a few other characters who get multi-hits. And this is going to get more and more stacks on him. Now, the stacks are a percentage based on whether he's going to blow himself up with his team or blow you up. So the magic number you're aiming for is at least 7. 7 stacks, so giving him a 70% chance to blow his team up. Other thing to notice here, let's get back here because I have a little glitch right there. With the difficulty here, so we're going to go to 2. Your max points is 300,000. So it's going to give you 3 times the points. So whatever you're going to score on here on 1, say it's 500. On level 2, it's going to be a 1,500 score, right? So we got that. Now, what my suggestion is, use your strongest team, right? Try out difficulty 2 first. If you're able to consistently hit the 300,000, and don't submit it if you can, because what I want you to do is, if you can hit that 300,000 score, what you want to do is just bump it up to 3. Because if you can hit 300,000 here, maybe you can hit 400,000 or 350,000 and higher on difficulty 3, giving you more overall points. So your main teams is going to be your light team and your shout team, whichever strongest teams that you have throughout this. The lower teams that you have, if you can put together, good base teams, like my strongest team right now is the Elves. So I'll be using that as my main team. I have Isengard following behind that, but if they're not anywhere close to the recommended power level of, say, 34,000, which I don't believe they are, I'm going to drop them down to secondary difficulties, and the teams that I don't have really fleshed out at all, I'm going to put them in this, just to submit all of my attempts. This way to maximize my score for the week. And remember, you get this raid once a week when you get enough keys to do it, and you can only claim these rewards once a week. So let's go into difficulty 3, and like I said, it's going to be RNG based, right? And you'll see what I mean when we get this going. So we're going to battle here on difficulty 3, and I'm going to use my Elven team. Let's just throw in. Let's throw Gajra Ironhide. This way I'm a little bit closer to that overall score of 34,000. And we're going to go right in here. Now, there are some characters you want to focus on, and I'm going to talk about that when we get the raid up and running here. Okay, so the raid has started, and we have a counter. We have about 10 minutes to finish this. To get the max amount of points we can through this. And there's also a wave counter as well. So, here's the bomber. He's got no stacks on him here. Now, some guys you want to prepare for is this guy right back here, the Skull Crusher. He is going to annihilate your party. He has devastating AoEs that can wreck your group. So, sustain is key. Also, this guy right here, the Firestarter, he's going to put debuffs on your characters as well, such as burn, such as slow. But you want to kind of focus on this guy. Now, blinding him, say you use an Uglock and you use blind on the first turn, well, I believe it's this guy back here, the Mangler. One of these guys is going to cure that, basically the second turn. So let's go ahead and start off. We're just going to do a basic here. Nice crit. Alright. We're just kind of working these guys down a little bit. And as you can see, they hurt. Alright, so he's got the stacks, right? So now what I'm going to do right off the bat is I'm going to just focus in on the bomber to raise more stacks on that. So now he's about 20%. Gonna hit him again, he's at 30%. Now he's going to evade all of these hits. And if you can get an AoE here, that's great. You're going to get some points too, as well as doing those hits as well. So basics, let's see, we are at 5 stacks, right? Yeah, we're at 5 stacks here. Let's see, can I? Yeah, I'm going to just cleanse real quick because that's going to hurt. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. See, so I mean that Skull Crusher hurts hard. We're going to use an AoE. It's going to bring him up to 6 stacks at 6%. Hit him again for 7 stacks. And there he goes. He bombs his team right there. So what we can do here is now we can either wait for another guy to come in, or we can start taking some of these other guys out and try to raise our characters up. So as you see, I'm hurting bad right now. But let's go ahead and focus out some of these guys just to help us out here. Let's take him out. See, maximize points. I don't think we're going to have enough to take multiple out. Alright, so we got the flame, we got a bomb guy back in. Alright, so as you can see, this really starts to hurt after a while. We got 2 Skull Crushers now. Alright, we're going to bring Eldon back. Alright. Expose on him. And he's back down again. So he's got Don't Rush Me again. So he's going to fade another stack. Let's get an AoE. Let's do another AoE. Get some more points here. Can we get him to blow up his whole team before I die? That's probably going to be a no. And see, as you can see here, randomness just hurts. So we're just going to... I only got 59,000, so it's nowhere near where we want for what we need to do. And then this is the card right here. This is where you're going to discard or submit your entries. It's going to show you where you are in your personal rewards on points. So currently my guild is on its way to tier 2 rewards. We're not going to hit that, but obviously. But we're going to disregard and we're going to retry again. Now this time I'm going to bring in Halberad. Maybe some additional healing might help. I don't know. Like I said, difficulty 3 might be a little bit too much for the teams that I have currently for this week. Now, next week, when this rolls around, I might have this team a little bit higher so I can score even higher. And what I would suggest for you guys moving forward, because, like, again, this is a marathon, and you're not going to be able to get all the stuff you need to bring a character up to gear tier 9 yet, because it's locked behind those guild rewards, and it's going to take some time to build up the rewards that you need to get to guild 9. So what I would suggest is just keep building your teams up to gear tier 8 until you can save up to get to that gear tier 9. Don't try to rush right to that. Flesh out all your other teams that you want to work on. Bring your entire team that you have. Say, my team here, I need to bring these all up to gear tier 8. I need to bring them all up to max level at 60, which they're not right now, and I'm not level 60 yet. But I need to bring these all up. And then I got to work on my secondary teams and my 3rd team, 4th team, and 5th team. Plus, we have marquee characters coming out as well. New characters, new teams always coming out. So it's going to be a marathon. So don't kick yourself if you can't get very high on the board currently. In fact, my guild itself, let's look at the runs that we have right now. We're going to here. All right, we only have one guy. This is our guild leader, Berg, here. He's the only one that has able to score higher than 300,000. He's the only one that's doing difficulty 3 as well. Like I said, I'm trying to do that as well. We're going to see exactly how far we can get on that. But these are some of the tips and tricks I wanted to pass on to you guys. So let's try again with Halberad and see if the additional sustain can help us. But again, it's all about the randomness of that bomber, because it doesn't matter how many stacks you have, he can still throw it on you, unless you can get a full 10 stacks, which gives you a 100% chance that he's going to destroy his group. Secondarily, I don't think with this power level that I have right here, I can do enough damage in that first bomb guy to kill anyone. So I think the point of the first round, really, is to keep your guys topped off, wait to see if he'll bomb himself, and then move forward there. If he bombs you while you're trying to keep your characters topped off, then just forfeit and try again. And again, if you're getting frustrated with this, just go down one difficulty. So let's go ahead and start this off. And of course, no one has a surefire team currently right now to score the highest. This is the first week we have it, so strategies are all just kind of being put out there right now. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the Skull Crusher first. All right, so he's got the Don't Rush Me Now. I'm going to top off here. All right, let's start giving him some stacks. Now, obviously, like I said, I don't really have a lot of AoE power currently with this group. But it doesn't matter anyway because, Halberd just got knocked. See? Right there. That's the randomness right there, so we're going to forfeit and go right over. Because there's no sense in keeping this run at all with only 1,000 points. So I'm going to do some more runs, and I'm going to stop the video because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get a good score. I'm going to start the video again once I do get a good score to submit, and you guys can see exactly where I left off. Back again because I'm over 300,000 now with this wave. It took me about another 4 to 8 runs to get to where I am, but obviously I don't think I'm going to go much higher than where I am here. Bring another team in, and I'm just going to get wrecked by this team that has just come in. All right, I don't think I'm going to be able to last throughout these stacks here. But I'm okay with this run because, again, I am under-leveled. So we are going to submit this score. Yes, it's not where I wanted. I wanted to be over 400,000, but I will take the 332. Have realistic expectations for the first waves that you guys are doing this, and don't take your time with it. Don't rush through it. Again, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We're going to get additional chapters to get higher points in the months coming ahead. And yeah, so here we are. We're submitting the score. So now I'm going to have 4 attempts left to run with my other teams, as you can see here. So, I hope you guys found this video informative. Let's see where I am. I think I'm second place now. Yep. So, again, I hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you guys like the content I'm putting out. And if you do like the content I'm putting out, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Help me bring this channel a little bit higher with the subscriber base. I want to get more information out there. I'm trying to build this channel, and I want to be a staple in the community along with the other content creators. And also, if there's anything you guys want me to see, you want me to put out there, want me to do kind of in these videos, let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Discord. So other than that, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Adventure safe, and good luck to you in your fellowship.